I'm here with Mike McAuliffe at Ramsey Outdoor. Mike, if somebody's going to come here and look for a fly rod, what's the first thing you recommend?
Well, New Jersey, our rivers aren't huge, so you don't need a cannon of a fly rod.
Okay.
Most of the time here, we're not even overhead casting or back casting, we're roll casting.
Okay.
When we're nymphing, we're just kind of flipping it upstream, so that makes your rod selection a little bit different. For New Jersey and even into the Poconos, this is a 9-foot 4-weight medium action rod. It's good for nymphing and dry fly fishing in New Jersey and the Poconos. This wouldn't be any good for the Lehigh, but it's good for everything else.
So they're going to need different rods if they're going to dry fly fish as opposed to nymphing. You're going to have different sticks for each application?
You can go that route.
Okay.
A 9-foot 4-weight medium action rod seems to cover all the bases pretty well for New Jersey and into the Poconos.
Okay, good.
And if you're going to be fishing nymphs all the time, which there are many people in New Jersey and the Pocono area that go that route, and especially in the winter, the fish don't really rise so much because of the water temps. People are now making dedicated nymph sticks that are really interesting. This is the new Sage 99, and it's a true medium action, kind of full flex rod, and it's made just for nymphing. And this, again, is a 9-foot 9-inch rod, so it gives you even a little bit more length, so you have more line control, and you can kind of reach fish that are further out when you're high sticking. Okay. So those are the two routes that I would recommend for this area.
Well, once you have your rod picked out, then we have to go to other accessories like waders.
Right.
If somebody wanted to fish PA in New Jersey, what would you recommend as far as footwear or waders?
Well, the first thing that I need to do in this case is talk a little bit about what's happening in the industry. All the companies have now gotten rid of felt soles, and they've moved to different rubber compounds. And the thought process,
I see that.
The thought process behind this is that the felt stays wet for a really long time, and it provides a good environment for certain invasive species to stay alive in your boots and be transferred to other bodies of water, which is a real problem.
Okay.
The thinking that the companies have is that these rubber-soled boots have less places for these invasive species to grab on. Now, the problem with this is no matter how good they engineer the rubber, it's not going to be nearly as grippy as the felt
I was just about to ask you, how slippery are they?
Wet surface. So most of the boots come just stock with a rubber bottom.
Right.
Would not recommend that route. The thing that I've been doing is I'm using a much bigger metal cleat system.
Oh, okay.
This is kind of similar to almost a golf cleat on the bottom of my boots. And these are my local boots. The 3 rivers that I fish here in New Jersey are not infected with anything, so there's no need for me to clean them in between. But the main thing I wanted to show you is that when I got out of the river, I just put these in my bag, and look how much particulate matter is caught in here. And this is the main reason you need to really clean your gear when you're done fishing, because this could be a zebra mussel.
And your average angler isn't going to pick that up.
So this is something now that's really falling on the responsibility of the angler.
Yeah.
You really need to make sure you're not going to spread
That's an
the
interesting
invasive
point.
species.
That's an interesting point.
But the thing that started us all off onto this this exploration of invasive species and taking personal responsibility was the question about waders. You know, I like a pair of nice lightweight waders. This is a nice pair of Orvis lightweight breathable waders. They're not super expensive. These have like a crazy sonically welded seam, so there's no stitching in them, so they're less likely to leak, you know. And then we have a good high quality pair of Sims boots, again with the metal cleats on the bottom, and this is going to really help keep you upright. The other thing a lot of anglers like when they're wading, especially we have some pretty turbulent water here. We have a lot of very rocky, steep gradient sections that are tough wades. Is a wading staff. That's a really good thing to use. Help keep you upright, stop you from taking a swim. And if you're going to fish in the winter, which we really do, we're truly 12-monthers. I mean, January we're out there in the gnarliest stuff catching trout. Is to get your waders so they're sized a little bit bigger, and that way you can layer properly underneath to keep yourself warm in the winter. So don't buy your waders skin tight.
If guys want to buy lightweight waders and wear them in the winter, what would they wear underneath?
Just like a pair of a light wicking layer to start with, and then, you know, like fleece sweatpants or fleece lined jeans or fleece pants, and that's gonna keep you nice and toasty warm all winter.
Okay, very good. I appreciate that, Mike. Let's get back to some more fishing.
Thanks.